Start by finding and marking the exact center of the room and snap chalk lines at a 45-degree angle to set your diagonal grid. Begin by measuring and squaring the room to locate the true center point using 2 measurements from opposite walls and intersecting chalk lines. Transfer those center lines to a 45-degree orientation by marking equal angles from the walls or using a carpenter square rotated to 45 degrees and then snapping chalk lines across the floor. Dry lay a row of full tiles from the center along both axes without adhesive to confirm how edge tiles will fall and to minimize tiny cut pieces at corners. When the dry layout looks balanced, mix a small batch of thinset mortar and apply it with a notched trowel working in a manageable area, back buttering larger tiles as needed to ensure full coverage for a solid bond. Set tiles along the diagonal chalk lines, using consistent spacers to maintain even grout joints, and periodically check that tiles remain aligned with the chalk grid and are flush with a straight edge. As you approach walls and fixtures, measure each gap and cut tiles with a wet saw or tile nipper for curved cuts. Then place cut pieces with a little extra thinset and tap them level with the surrounding field tiles. The 3 common mistakes are misidentifying the true center, which causes lopsided edge pieces, not doing a dry layout so you end up with very small slivers at visible edges, and using insufficient thinset coverage, which leads to hollow spots and eventual cracking. If your center is off, take fresh measurements from multiple wall points and snap new chalk lines to correct the axis before setting any mortar. Always perform a full dry lay from the center to the perimeter and adjust the starting point slightly. If you end with tiny edge cuts, you want at least half a tile at the room edges for a balanced look. For thinset coverage, apply an even combed bed with a suitable notch size for the tile thickness, and press and slightly twist each tile to collapse ridges and achieve 80 to 100% contact. Back butter large format tiles if needed. We run bighomeprojects.com to connect homeowners with local contractors who can handle complex jobs like diagonal tile layouts and to help contractors find paid work opportunities. We also host a discussion community where users share tips, ask questions, and post photos so everyone can learn from real projects and avoid common pitfalls.